Hello children, today's topic to learn is prime factorization. In our previous video, I have explained you what are prime numbers. From the word you can understand that here we have to use the prime numbers only for finding the factors. Factorization means product of factors. Now prime factorization means product of prime factors. Now both the things I have already explained you. For explaining this, first revise what is prime number and what are factors. Prime numbers are the numbers which are having only two factors. And what are factors? Factors are the numbers which are multiplied to get the product of that two numbers. Like for understanding it, let's have an example for it. If I say factor of 6, that means this 6 comes in which all tables, and those tables will be the factors for this number. So the table of 6 comes in table of 2 and table of 3. So the factor of 6 will be 2 and 3. 1 and 6 is also the factor of 6 because it comes in the table of 1 and 6 also, but we don't write 1 in factorization because 1 is neither a prime number nor a composite number. So let's begin it with the understanding of prime factorization, children. Prime factorization means writing product of prime factors, writing any number with the product of prime factors. So for understanding, let's have one example. We will be doing it, that is, we will be understanding prime factorization. There are two methods of finding the prime factors, children. First is factor tree, and the second method is division method. And we have already done these two methods in class 5. Still, we will be revising it again. Children, in class 6, you are going to revise all the topics what we have covered in class 5. And if you remember, these all methods we have already done with lots of examples in class 5. So here you are just revising it with examples and with the questions of the exercise. Now let's understand the true method for finding the product of any number as prime number. First, we will start with the factor tree method. So for that, let's have an example of a number 120. Now 120, we have done divisibility rule, children. So we will be using the divisibility rule for writing the factors. What is my first prime number, children? My first prime number is 2, then 3, 5, 7, 9 is not the prime factor. So don't think in leaving one number I am getting the prime factor. No, it is not like that. 11 is the second, next one, 13. So now here when I will be doing the factor tree and the division method, I will be only using the prime factors, children. Prime factorization means product of prime factors. Now here I will be starting with 2 because here my last digit is 0. That means it comes in the table of 2. So my next one will be 2. In table of 2, 120 comes 60 times. If you don't know, you can do it with your mental calculation that 12 comes how many times in the table of 2? It comes 6 times, so 6 here and 0 as it is. Now 2 is the prime number, so my next step of factor tree for the prime number will not be made. I will be making my next step of factor tree for the composite number. Prime number stops here. The next level of factor tree goes with the composite number. Again 0 is here, that means it will be going on with the table of 2. So 2 I am taking here, and in table of 2, 6 comes 3 times and 0 as it is. Again 2 prime number, 2 is the prime number, so my factor tree for these two numbers will not be made. I will be making for 30. Now 30 comes 5 6 times. I can also take 2 times here. But this will be more easier for you people because you know that 30 comes 5 times 6. So I am writing like that also. Now 6, 5 is the prime number. So I am going on with 6. 6 comes 2 times and 3 times. No need of writing 2 and 3 again as the factor tree because it stops over here. Since it is a prime number. Now I will be writing all the prime numbers as the product. So The 120 will be written as product of all the prime numbers. Now children, when we are writing the product of prime factors, we always write in the increasing order. Increasing order means ascending order. So what I will be doing is, I will be removing this 5 from here, and 2, 3, last I will be writing 5. I said when we write the factors, we always try to write down in the increasing order. So I am writing this 5 at the last. This is how the factor tree method will be done, and this is the product of prime factors, which is called as prime factorization. Now I can also write it in the form of index notation. Now what is index notation, children? This you are learning it for the first time in this class. Index notation. Index notation means that if a number, any number, prime number is repeated, whatever the number of times it is repeated, you will be writing on the top of that number. Like for this 2 is repeating 3 times, so on top of 3, 2 I will be writing 3. 3 is not repeated, so write down 3 as it is. 5 is not repeated, so write down it as it is. 2 was repeating, so I am writing 2 with the number of repetition time, that is 3 on its top. This is called as factor tree method, children. I hope it is clear, children. You can understand it again by rewinding the video. Now let us have one more example for understanding the factor tree method. Today I will be explaining you the factor tree method. Let's have one example, 54. 54 factors I am making. Since here I am having 4, that means it will be going on in the prime number 2. In the table of 2, 54 comes 27 times. You can check it by doing the division also, children. And 27 comes in the table of 3, 3 times 9. See, my 3 is a prime number, so I am taking it 3 here. 3 times 9. Again 3 is my prime number, so no factor of 3 again I will be making for 9. 9 factor is 3 times 3. See, it is stopped here now. All the prime numbers I got. Once I got the prime number, that means my factor tree is over. Write all the prime numbers as the product. 2 times, 3 times, 3 times 3. Now how I will be writing the index notation for it, children? 2 is not repeated, so 2 as it is. 3 is repeated how many times? 3 is repeated 3 times. So I will be writing 3 on the top of 3. This is how, children, we do the factor tree method. Hope, children, this is clear to all of you. On the basis of this explanation, you can understand the factor tree method. In my next video, I will be explaining about the division method. Thank you and have a nice day.